Today on Cooking Raw, Mom and I will put our dehydrator to the test. We'll make some sun-dried tomato onion bread, and we'll also make some tasty raw corn chowder.
Hi, I'm Caroline.
And I'm Shanita.
And welcome to Cooking Raw. Well, today, Shanita,
Yes.
we are going to make the onion bread.
Well, that sounds delicious.
I know, it is delicious. We're going to make the onion bread that a couple of episodes we did.
Was that when we made the
burgers?
The veggie burgers?
The veggie burgers.
Uh-huh.
And then we had the onion bread already made, and we promised that we would make it.
So we're going to do that today.
So we're going to do that today, but there's going to be like a little twist, y'all.
What's the
twist, I'm going to add like some sun-dried tomatoes.
Ooh.
And some zucchini.
Okay.
And some red peppers.
All right. So what do we need to do first?
So what we're going to do, I tell you what, I'm going to chop up this zucchini.
Okay.
So why don't you go ahead and add the other ingredients. So this is like about a cup of sunflower seeds.
And these look like they've been soaked or something.
No, they weren't.
Oh, whoops.
I didn't do it.
So what do I have to do with this?
So why don't you just go ahead and put everything in the Vitamix while I do that, while I chop this up. You know, I love this. It is so delicious and so versatile.
I know, onion bread, you can have it virtually with anything, right?
Yes, and you can have it by itself. So that's like about a cup of chia seeds that you're putting in there.
You want me to put all of this in there?
Yep, put it all in there.
Okay.
And then that's about a cup of sun-dried tomato, soaked. So you can just put that in there.
Do you have to use sun-dried tomatoes? Or
You
can
don't
use
have
something
to.
else?
You can do whatever you want, but I like sun-dried tomatoes, so I
Okay.
put some of that.
Okay.
That's about 3/4 cups of extra virgin olive oil, so you can add that.
All of it?
Yes. Delicious. And that is the Bragg's. Yep.
And all of this
that's
goes in
about
there too.
that's about a cup.
Looks
And
like a lot of
now,
ingredients.
huh?
So it looked like a lot of ingredients.
No, that's not a lot. And for onion bread, and then we're gonna do that,
Okay.
and then you're gonna plug everything up. Let's see how that
It's
goes.
already plugged. Do we need some sea salt or no?
Let's see first,
Okay.
and then we're gonna blend that up.
All right. So turn this on.
Turn it on. Use your little plunger and put some muscle behind it. Now, let me see how thick that is. Let's just add just a little. It's still delicious, and it doesn't need any sea salt.
Okay.
But let's
Some
just
water?
add a little water.
What consistency are we trying to go for?
We want it to be thick,
Uh-huh.
because we're going to make the bread, the sun-dried tomato bread, a little bit thick.
The sun-dried tomato onion
Onion, yes.
bread.
Bread.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Okay, I think that's good.
Okay.
Okay, and this is about 3 cups of onions.
Okay.
And you can just slice those with your knife. Or if you have a mandolin, do that.
And then we're just going to pour this mixture on
And
top
let's
of
just
there?
pour them. Yep. You got it? And you see how thick that is?
Wow.
Yeah. And you really, if you don't like onions, you don't even have to add the onions. But I love onions.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So now, this is the fun. So if you want to be nice and pretty, you can do this.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you're at home and you really want to get down,
You can go to work.
go to work.
Oh, so you want me to do it?
I want you to go to work. Just merge it all in together.
I feel like I'm playing and
You look like you playing in it too.
Play-Doh.
Let me put my hands. I got to put my touch in here somewhere. And so this is it, guys.
That was pretty easy.
I mean, it really is, and the finished product is really nice too. So let's get the sheet. Put that there.
So do you need to put, of course, this is parchment paper?
Parchment paper.
Okay.
Put the parchment paper on top of like the little dehydrator screen.
Okay.
We're going to use a dehydrator. And it is a 9 tray. And what a dehydrator does, it is just going to remove the moisture from the product. It's
Some of
not-
the moisture, not all of it, right?
Well, as much as we want.
Okay.
But yeah, not all of it. And so we're just going to take some and just put it on your tray like this.
And I'm assuming the thinner that you spread it out, the quicker it'll dry.
Yes, but I like it sort of thick because, again, it's going to remove the moisture. And,
Oh, it'll shrink down.
right.
And how many, I mean, I guess it depends on how big you cut the bread. I was wondering
Right.
how many people this would serve.
Oh, man, this could serve a lot of people, like you said, depending on how you cut it. And,
I'm going to put the rest on there.
yeah, just put it on there. And so what I like about this, again, is what I love about all of the raw dishes that we make is that it's very easy. Number one, the ingredients are very simple, and
And I can try this now too, right?
oh yeah, you can eat that now. And I think very
Pretty
healthy. So there you have it. Here's your sun-dried tomato onion bread.
So we're going to put that in dehydrator?
We're going to put that in a
And then we're
dehydrator.
going to show people what it looks like after it dehydrates?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. And so you want to dehydrate at like about 100 degrees for about 24 hours. And then what you want to do after that is flip it and let it dehydrate for another 12 hours or so. So Shanita's putting it in the dehydrator, and voila.
Magic.
Magic. And this is your onion bread, dehydrated.
It does shrink down
It does.
substantially.
It shrinks down substantially. And I think that is just like really beautiful. So if you wanted to, again, you can cut it. Or what you can also do, because it's very pliable, you can take it like this.
Yeah, I like the handmade
Yeah,
cuts.
yeah. There that is.
And cut it in half.
And then cut it in half.
You can do it in half again.
And then you can do it in half again. You can do whatever you want. Now we can taste it.
Okay.
Let's taste this.
All right. We'll see how we did.
This is really good. Very simple. Try it. The entire family would love it, right?
Absolutely.
The onion bread was just absolutely delicious.
Sun-dried tomato, onion.
Sun-dried tomato
bread.
onion bread is absolutely delicious. I love it, love it, love it.
Yes.
So to go with the onion bread,
Sun-dried tomato onion bread.
to go with the sun-dried tomato onion bread, we're going to make some delicious corn chowder soup.
All right.
So let's get started.
All right. So what do we need to do?
So what we're going to do, this is about 2 cups of corn. This was actually frozen corn that I let unthaw naturally.
Of
So
course, you can use fresh corn if you have it.
of course you can use fresh corn. Just go ahead on and
Use my hands.
yeah,
Act like I'm in my kitchen.
act like you're in your kitchen, please.
Okay.
Okay, and then this is just like about 1 medium zucchini. You can use yellow squash if you want. I like zucchini, squash.
And why are you adding zucchini to this? Is it to give it some sort of texture, or?
Yep, it makes it look really nice and smooth.
All of it?
Yep, go ahead on. Why don't you add maybe like about 1 garlic for now?
One garlic.
1 large garlic. Love it. That's about what? About 1/4?
fourth.
Yep. Extra virgin olive oil. Put that in there.
Yum.
Yum, 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 yum. And let's use about a little cumin. And why don't you, measure
You
that?
want to put it all in there?
No, cumin is very strong. Why don't you just like a half a teaspoon or something? Yeah, put that in there.
Okay.
Beautiful. Let's add some Mexican seasoning. Let's do about,
It's going to be a little spicy.
Yes, absolutely. Yep, that's good. That's about, I don't know, about what?
I would add 2 if I was doing it.
But you ain't doing it. So you ain't doing it. Let's try this. Let's add some onions.
Not all of it, but
yeah.
Okay.
And listen, guys, you have to do this according to
your taste,
your palate.
Right, and I would add all of the onions.
No, go ahead on.
Okay.
Go ahead. And this is some almond milk. Now the almond milk is in the recipe book. What's the name of the recipe book?
A Mother and Daughter Diary of Raw Food Recipes for Beginners.
Almond milk is very simple, so you just take 1 cup of raw almonds, and because I want it sort of thick, I use like about 3 cups of water.
Now, did you remove the pulp from this?
I did not use the pulp. We're going to put everything, we're going to add all the fiber, so put that in there too. Okay. That's about 2 cups. Is that 1 cup?
1 cup.
1 cup, okay. And then a little lemon juice.
Yes, freshly squeezed?
Yes, lime juice, actually. And some Bragg's amino.
And this is, I'm adding all this in there? This is like...
Just, about, not, go ahead on. Okay, and then let's add about, what is that, about a 4th cup of parsley. Put that in there. So.
Do we need sea salt or no?
No, let's wait. Let's taste. Go ahead on. See how easy this is? You put everything in the blender.
Okay, boom.
Put that in the blender. And then, okay. Let's taste.
Okay.
Or you could put that in the bowl.
Oops, I didn't get one at the parsley, but
that's okay. Let's get a spoon. It smells very good. And let's taste this. It's really good.
It's really awesome. And then this is the sun-dried tomato onion bread, right?
And
I'm not going to dip it in there. I'm not, oh my goodness.
Here's wait.
Okay, I'm just going to put a little on my bread.
So you can put it on. See. There you go.
Yeah.
Right.
This is really good.
Yeah, it looks good. Let me try it. Let me try it. Let's see. It's good. It really is. Very flavorful, very natural. If you wanted to, you can heat this up a little bit on your stove, or you can blend it a little bit longer in the Vitamix, and it will get warm that way too. So you can add tomatoes and some more corn and cubed zucchini, walnuts, and good stuff to that.
Yeah, and then to get this recipe, make sure you go to mptv.org.
Wonderful. Good job.
Thank you.
Wow, we're betting 1,000 here.
That's right.
We made the onion bread.
Oh my God. Sun-dried tomato.
Okay.
Onion bread.
The sun-dried tomato onion bread.
That's right.
And we made the corn chowder.
That's right.
And everything is raw.
Absolutely 100%.
And you see the difference in the texture? Everything isn't just, one smooth thing. It's really nice. You have the texture of the bread and the onions, and then you have the smoothness of the soup. So now we are going to make the kale chip.
Which is crunchy.
Crunchy. That's something that we said that on an episode ago. We showed you the kale chips, and we said, oh, we're going to show you how to make it. So that's what we're going to do.
Okay.
So let's get started. We're going to use the lacinato. Some people call it dinosaur kale because of the rigid, the texture. Really nice and green and thick. Yep. Now, and while I'm going to chop up this zucchini. So what are some of the other ingredients that we're going to use?
Looks like we have some fresh red peppers.
Yep.
Some onions. And we're just adding chia seeds to everything. Like, what is up with the chia?
I love chia. Chia is like the new flaxseed, and plus it has like really wonderful nutrients in it.
So I'm using everything.
Yeah, and plus with chia seeds, you don't have to grind them up to get the benefits from them. Okay. So I love chia seeds. There's so much you can do with chia seeds. And I like to always add vegetables, same vegetables you see us use over and over again, but they taste different because we're using different
seasoning.
Different seasoning, different spices.
Right. We've used almost all the same ingredients.
All the same ingredients. Yep. And I like to use zucchini a lot because it adds more vegetables, more
texture
and texture to it. Right. So we're going to do that. This is about how much? Maybe like a fourth cup of chia seeds. And we're just going to use a little bit of this.
Turmeric?
Yep, turmeric. Not a lot because
I would use it all.
Well, that's what she would do. I'm controlling this. So there you go. Mm-hmm. And then we're going to use maybe like about a pinch or two of sea salt. Going to add some nice onions again in here.
And these are really inexpensive ingredients.
They really are.
Yeah.
I mean, the most expensive thing, if you want to call it expensive, is your time. Mm. But the finished product is absolutely awesome. You know what's in it. And so what we're going to also use is jalapeno pepper for a little bit of heat. Now, it's up to you.
I would use it all.
But I'm controlling this, so I'm not. Here's some. This is enough. You have the membranes in here. This is where you get all the heat from.
Some people take out the seeds and
some people
adds a little bit more spice to it.
Yeah. So we're going to keep the seeds in. Mm-hmm. Going to add like about 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. Pour that in there. About, what is this, about a tablespoon or 2?
Yeah, a couple tablespoons of
lime juice. Put that in there. Mm-hmm. If you don't have lime juice, use apple cider vinegar, lemon juice.
Something acidic?
Yep, something acidic would be really great for that. Mm-hmm. And so now,
do you need to add some water to it?
Yep. So we're going to add, why don't you blend first? I like to blend first because there's a lot of vegetables in there.
Okay, and, which has a lot of water.
Right.
Okay, so turn it on.
Turn it on. Go ahead and use your plunger. Let's taste. So we're going to taste that. And that's what, again, I love about the vegetables. You really don't have to use a lot of the water because the water is already right there in the vegetables, natural water. Mm-hmm. So let's just, again, it smells really good. So you're going to taste that?
I'm just going to put it in your hand.
Yeah, just put a little bit there. That's okay.
Let's try.
I really can taste the, can't you taste it?
We need some more jalapeno peppers in there.
We don't.
Yes, we do.
I don't. That's hot enough. I put just a little bit. Okay. Come on, let's go.
Okay, and I need the lid.
Okay, we're going to do the lid.
Okay, and then I really tasted the turmeric in it.
Yeah. Turmeric is very powerful. And so if you want this marinade to be thinner, you can. I sort of like it thick.
So you could actually make different flavored chips.
You really That was an aha moment.
You can add sun-dried tomatoes to this, right?
You can add sun-dried tomato. If you want to, you can just use a little olive oil and sea salt. Wow.
That's pretty amazing.
She is getting her PhD. So,
Okay.
so then you take this
Yeah.
and if just,
Dip it in there.
yeah, just dip it in there. And what I used to do, I used to cut these up and just spread. You can get your hands dirty too.
Oh, you were doing such a fine job by
Thank you.
yourself, so I didn't.
So I used to cut them up.
And I remember into tiny strips.
Yeah, and I didn't like that. And then I saw these and I said, wow, let's see what it would be like just to have them whole. And I love them whole. And
It's
people,
interesting how you just create things in the kitchen. You just make stuff up just as you go along, right?
well, yeah. And then, you see other people do stuff and then you sort of like steal some of their ideas. And you're like, let me try that.
Right.
But a lot of times it's just
Experimenting.
right. It's just experimenting, and I really
Trying to
didn't
do
like
things better, faster, cheaper.
right, because having what I used to do is remove these stems. That's so
Money down the train.
time consuming.
Yeah.
And you see how look at that. You have vegetables on top of vegetables. I just love it. I just love it. And so we're gonna just do that. I just love it. And then Shanita, she just slop it on. And then look, girl,
That's beautiful.
would you please? You have to.
Oh, I have to, okay. Well, you didn't explain it. I have to get
work-
into the crevices of the
right.
of the lacinato.
Work this in here.
Okay.
And so put that on there. I just love it. Again, you're going to dehydrate at a low temperature. 100, usually nothing over 118, 120. And these really dehydrate very quickly or dry
They do.
very quickly.
Now, could you use a different leafy green?
You can. You
Like,
can.
what
You
would
can
be, what
use.
would be a good substitute?
Well, it seems like kale to me is the best
'Cause it's-
leafy green. Yeah.
Okay, because of the weight of it?
Oh yeah. I wished I had try it with curly kale too. It's
Oh.
beautiful.
Yeah.
It is just really beautiful and how that comes out. And so it is up to you.
I think I did a fine job with this.
Well, that's good. I think you did too. Okay. And so we're going to put that there like that.
So you're going to pull out the finished product?
We're going to pull out the finished product for you guys. And these are our finished kale chip. And you can see everything on it. You see the turmeric, the red pepper, zucchini.
You don't necessarily see the onions, but I
Yeah.
can smell them.
Yeah, I can too. So now see how good they taste to us.
And sound.
Okay, let's see. Delicious. Try this. Really delicious. Nice and crunchy and very healthy.
Find the recipe, mptv.org.
Wonderful. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Just absolutely beautiful.
Yes, indeed.
So we have our corn chowder.
That's right.
And we just add a little garnishment. You know, you do what you want to do, but we added sweet red pepper, walnuts, extra corn. Make this yours and add what you would like. Beautiful kale chips, green and gold again.
That's right.
Love it, love it, love it. And then here's our delicious
Sun-dried tomato.
sun-dried tomato onion bread.
That's right.
And so we made a vegetable sandwich out of that, which is that we have our sprouts that are locally grown, tomatoes,
Savoy cabbage,
spinach on the bottom. Again, a little garnishment,
zucchini, and red peppers.
zucchini and red pepper. And you can add your own dip. You can add your own spread.
Right. Or your own spread.
Or your own spread. You know, you can actually use this avocado and make a guacamole little spread. That would be really, really nice.
Delicious.
And here's another version of a vegetable sandwich.
Sandwich.
Raw sandwich.
That's right.
And so here it is, quick, easy,
Delicious.
delicious,
Simple.
And where can they find these recipes again, Shanita?
mptv.org.
And we will see you next time on Cooking Raw.
To order a copy of Caroline and Shanita's book, A Mother and Daughter Diary of Raw Food Recipes for Beginners, go to mptv.org and click on Store. Or call 262-781-4998.